The world teaches children a beautiful lie before they are old enough to defend themselves from it. Calm, deep tone, work hard. Short pause, be honest. Short pause, stay loyal. Short pause, be kind. Pause, and somehow, life will reward you in return. Reflective tone, but then reality arrives without warning. Slightly darker tone. The honest worker watches someone louder steal the promotion. Pause. The loyal friend becomes a convenience that people use until they no longer need him. Slow, emotional tone. The quiet dreamer spends years building character, while another person rises faster through manipulation, timing, and influence. Pause. Slowly, painfully, most people begin to understand something they were never supposed to say out loud. Lower voice. Life does not automatically reward goodness. Pause. It rewards awareness. Pause. It rewards positioning. Pause. It rewards those who understand how people truly behave beneath their masks. Deep pause. Every room hides invisible games. Mysterious tone. At work, people compete without admitting it. Pause. In families, jealousy hides behind fake smiles and polite conversations. Pause. In friendships, comparison quietly poisons loyalty. Pause. Even love becomes a negotiation of power more often than people dare admit. Lower tone. Human beings rarely show their true motives directly. Pause. They hide them beneath manners, compliments, humor, and performance. Pause. Most people walk through life blind to these silent wars. Pause. They assume everyone thinks the way they do. Pause. They trust too quickly. Pause. They explain too much. Pause. They reveal their wounds to people who secretly enjoy seeing them bleed. Deep pause. Centuries ago, a man watched rulers rise and collapse because of those exact mistakes. Storytelling tone. He observed how power moved through fear, perception, secrecy, loyalty, manipulation, and timing. Pause. He understood that the world rarely belongs to the strongest person in the room. Pause. It belongs to the person who understands human nature better than everyone else. Strong emphasis. If that man existed in the modern world, he would not waste energy complaining online about unfairness. Pause. He would not beg for recognition. Pause. He would not announce every plan to people who secretly hoped he would fail. Pause. He would study the room quietly. Slow tone. He would understand who controls influence, who seeks validation, who talks too much, who can be trusted, and who is waiting for opportunity. Pause. He would move carefully while everyone else moved emotionally. Lower voice. And before anyone realized it, he would already control the board. Deep, dramatic pause. Most people think power looks loud. Calm tone. They imagine dominance as shouting, intimidation, public victories, and attention. Pause. Real power is quieter than that. Slow emphasis. Real power sits still while everyone else reveals themselves. Pause. Real power controls emotion when chaos erupts. Pause. Real power knows when to disappear, when to speak, when to attack, and when to smile while hiding its true intentions. Pause. The dangerous person is never the loudest one. Lower tone. The dangerous person is the one nobody can fully read. Pause. The first lesson is simple, but almost nobody follows it. Firm tone. Never let people fully understand you. Strong emphasis. The moment people believe they have completely figured you out, your advantage disappears. Pause. Predictable people are easy to control. Pause. If someone knows exactly how you react to pressure, they can pressure you whenever they want. Pause. If they know your dreams too early, they may sabotage them before they grow strong enough to survive. Pause. Look carefully at how often people expose themselves. Observational tone. They post every emotion online. Pause. They reveal every plan before it happens. Pause. They speak about future success more than they work toward it. Pause. Then they wonder why opportunities collapse, why envy appears, why support disappears the moment they begin making progress. Pause. Human beings are curious creatures. Calm tone. The less they know about you, the more attention they give you. Pause. Mystery creates gravity. Pause. Silence creates presence. Pause. When people cannot easily predict your thoughts, they begin studying you harder. Pause. And in that uncertainty, respect begins to grow. Pause. This does not mean becoming cold or antisocial. Balanced tone. It means becoming disciplined with access. Pause. Not everyone deserves full entry into your mind. Pause. Not every person cheering for you is truly rooting for you. Pause. Some people ask questions only to measure your limits. Pause. Some people pretend to support your goals while privately hoping they never happen. Pause. Learn to smile without revealing everything. Soft tone. Learn to listen more than you speak. Pause. Let people underestimate you if they choose. Pause. A hidden blade cuts deeper than one constantly waved in the air. Deep pause. The second lesson is even more important. Serious tone. Whoever controls emotion controls the outcome. Strong emphasis. Most people lose long before the battle ends because they lose control of themselves first. Pause. Anger exposes weakness. Pause. Desperation exposes fear. Pause. Emotional reactions hand your enemies a map directly into your mind. Pause. The moment someone learns what triggers you, they can manipulate your behavior whenever they want. Pause. Observe people carefully during arguments. Calm, analytical tone. The first person who loses emotional control usually loses strategic control shortly after. Pause. Their words become sloppy. Pause. Their decisions become impulsive. Pause. They reveal information they should have hidden. Pause. Meanwhile, the calm person watches patiently and gains advantage with every second. Pause. Life constantly tests emotional discipline. Lower tone. Someone insults you publicly to provoke a reaction. Pause. Someone disrespects your boundaries to see whether you will tolerate it. Pause. Someone spreads gossip hoping you will collapse emotionally and embarrass yourself. Pause. The average person reacts instantly. Pause. The powerful person pauses. Strong emphasis. That pause changes everything. Deep, dramatic pause. Calmness under pressure creates intimidation because emotional people cannot understand it. Pause. They expect anger. Pause. They expect panic. Pause. They expect emotional explosions. Pause. When none arrive, they become uncomfortable. Pause. They begin second-guessing themselves. Pause. Silence becomes heavier than shouting. Pause. A controlled mind is terrifying because it cannot easily be manipulated. Slow, powerful tone.